I gotta make sure this thing's... It's either a green light or a blue light, so it's like you have to... Alright, I think we're good. What's going on, guys? We're here on the Commons. It's a bustling night out, a lot of people around everywhere. And, you know, I've been doing Meet Cornell, but I haven't done a word on the street in a while. So today we're just gonna be going around asking people what's the word on the street, and that's pretty much it. So yeah, stay tuned. You going? Alright, today I'm here with, what's your name?
Money
Yells. What's the word on the street?
Word on the street is be safe, gun straight.
You got I like the environment you guys have. You're hanging out, you got the music, Saturday night. But I gotta ask you, are you a dancer?
I like to dance, I like to party.
Dancing your favorite part of partying? Like some people say that, and then they stand on the wall the whole time.
No.
So are you a dancer if the moment strikes?
When the party starts,
What's the key to throwing a good party? Yeah, we gotta ask the
right. Listen, right. Like I said, like they say, some people go in the club and stand around.
Right.
But no, the club is like, I try to get them items when they need.
You gotta know ahead of the time. Like some people, they come. No. But what if everyone comes in but they're all not dancing?
Okay, they don't dance.
Right.
They can do a two-step.
Yeah. You're saying even if you're not a dancer, everyone can bring good energy.
Yeah. So okay, exactly. Always bring good energy.
Right.
So why you want to go somewhere and then stand?
Exactly.
And you can stand at your house or stand outside.
Right. What I'm saying is, like, what if someone comes up, they're in there, and they're not already like that? Like, how do you get them to be, having a good time?
I just told you, I go to them like, yeah, we got to especially if it's good song. Al, come here. Come and get in our podcast. Hey, yo, brother, you got like 8 of them. That's how you gonna do?
Panic.
Yeah, nah, get that on camera. You fucking shitting me?
Right, you gotta share.
Sharing is caring.
Exactly.
Let's get into that.
Help people out.
Like I said, if they don't want to dance, that's on them. I don't try to make nobody go to do what they don't want to do. But I like to dance. I like to have fun in it. Mind you, 47. Let's get into that.
And you're on the race.
47 feet. Come on, man. Come on, get it up.
You guys want to be a word on the street? You want to be a word on the street?
I want to be on the race.
You want to be on the street?
Come on. We need the females.
This is
Shot.
All right. No dude. Hey, yo. Where y'all going?
All right. It's fine. Pan again. That's fine. Pan again. Show them, like, if some people want to buy it.
Come on.
We got
Nah, get this on camera.
Benjamin Dang Hewitt. That's my full name. First name. What about middle name? Was that
It's Dang.
So it's not a hyphenated last name.
Hold on.
Not hyphenated. Oh,
We got one.
We got another answer.
You can get in it.
Oh.
Okay. Just supervising.
Just
We're ready.
watching.
We're prepared.
Just watch. Oh, they want you to go. All right. So, question for you is, what is the word on the street?
We're on the street like in Ithaca.
Yeah, what's the word on the street?
The Laura's a whore.
Yeah.
That's
what I'm talking about. See, look. See?
What?
You a whore. You saying yeah. You a whore?
No, she's a perfectly nice girl. But word on the street is that Cornell Cycling is a very, very, very good team. They're going to win so many bicycle races. I've shaved legs myself. Okay. That's part of it. I'm very highly narrow.
I knew someone in the comments, but then your whole team as well.
I'm not a major like citizen of the people. I go to school there and I kind of stay there.
What does that mean? You're not a citizen.
means that I don't engage the town as much as I do.
I interviewed the former head of economic development of Ithacans, like an actual interview, like a podcast. And one thing we talked about, he's like, there's a lot of people at Cornell that literally never come downtown,
dude.
And it's like,
I think I commented on your Instagram. I was the one that said. I was the one that said Big Hill,
bro.
That was me.
That was you.
That was me.
Yeah. Shit, bro, you're on. Now you're gonna be in the video.
and then you were like built endurance.
Yeah, it's good. What did I say? I said
Righteous.
I said something like that. I said, yeah, built endurance.
Built endurance. That was me.
Yeah.
We spoke on the internet.
Exactly. Bro, what a coincidence. We're meeting people everywhere. So you're on the cycling team?
That's right.
And what year are you?
I'm a senior.
How you feel? It's cycling season in the fall or spring?
Spring. Road racing. Mountain biking starting out right now.
So how do you feel about the upcoming final season?
I'm a hotelier, so I'm gonna like drink a lot of beers, and then I'm gonna fold a lot of sheets, and then I'm probably gonna like eat some strawberries that have been dipped in chocolate and like place on some pillows, and then we're set. Basically, that's how it's gonna go.
So if I want to get on the Cornell cycling team, if I just want to be a better cycler, are you saying that's what I should do?
No, you should probably shave your legs.
Shave my legs.
But also, it's kind of hard to know when to stop. So like right now, I have shaved balls because I was kind of confused about like when do we stop here? Right?
You go all the way.
So like usually no, but I was like arrow all the way. So yeah, right now no.
Why not? Full body.
Well, it's just that's covered by the jersey. I feel like I didn't need the shaved arms because you're kind of like the jersey covers that. And then the hair, I don't know. I kind of like the hair.
But if we're talking about optimizing though, you want to final season, you want to have a very strong fifth. Why not just shave it all off? Less weight, wear it underneath, even if it's covered by the thing. Less mass.
Because there comes a point where like it's better to be like sexy than fast on the bike. Because the goal is to get laid, right? And like if you have like a shaved chest, that's no bueno. That's like that might fly in Europe.
So goal is to get laid. Is that the number one priority?
No, the number one priority is probably like to spread like peace and beauty throughout the world. To be like to contribute, like bueno.
Is that your responsibility?
No, it's everybody.
So for you, what do you value the most? What is the most important thing? You assuming obviously you got a place to sleep. What do you hold the most important?
To me, probably like a big booty.
We can get you back in.
It's very important to me. No.
What's your
half Vietnamese, half white.
Oh yeah, I know one. Do you speak Vietnamese? I was gonna hit you with something. You're gonna be like, oh shit, you speak Vietnamese.
That would be neat,
but no, it's alright. All right. I think are your people with it?
I've been getting texts until my ass vibrate.
Yeah, so I guess speaking of it, you're with a big group of people. Like, you guys just coming out? Is there an event? Like, is this a cycling team?
No, it's a gymnastics formal night. Okay. So yeah, I was supposed to go this year. She's now no longer here.
That's the really cool. Yeah. So where did that come from? Like, is that afterwards you were chanting the same, and you're like, no, not actually.
Oh no, she's not a whore. I just wanted to make her understand. She's a perfectly she's a great girl.
Are you just trying to save face?
Yeah.
How does one save face affect?
By like being nice, probably.
Like let's say let's say the next person I talk to, I go up and first question I insult them. How do I make sure that they want to keep it?
Yeah, compliments probably a good way to go. Everyone's going to
Get me in one if you want.
kind of like, you can interview this girl. She's probably gonna be.
What?
I told you, yeah, I do. You don't know.
Right. You wanna? All right. Last thing, you have any message for the audience?
Avoid the class.
Alright. Yeah. Alright. Thank you. Cheers.
Should I stop it? And then
No, keep going. Get all of it, and then we cut it then. So. And yeah, like if people walk by,
He was kind of pissed. He was pissed that we cut him off. He was like, "How you gonna?"
Earlier guy?
No, yeah.
Oh no, we'll get him back here.
Bet.
So yeah, we're here with Word on the Street.
Okay.
And the question for you guys is just that. What's the word on the street?
Word on the street. I'm trying to think.
your past self one thing, what would it be?
What?
You could tell your past self one thing, what would it be?
What's the most important piece of advice you'd give yourself?
That's a good question.
It's hard.
Generally, like a piece of advice you give to
This is so dumb, but take the high school classes in middle school. I'm so mad I didn't take them. Yeah.
You have any message for the audience?
If you're in college, stay out of the fucking farmer's market. I don't know.
Thank you guys.
Have a good night.
You too.
Keep going.
Bet. We're coming back.
Oh my man, sorry we had to. We got interrupted with it. Oh, you're
Nah, that was disrespect, man.
really?
Yes. You wouldn't think that was disrespect. Get this on camera.
Yeah, get it. What was disrespectful about it? Because we cut you off from the. Like, I think honestly, I think you're
You don't
right.
gotta say no more.
No, I think
you said
you're
it.
right. I think you're right.
You said it.
I think you're right. But you wanna hear me out?
I'm listening.
So you're right. You know, we were talking, and then like all of a sudden it was a quick stop. At the very least, I should have said like, "Hey, give me a second. We're talking to these guys."
Okay, finish.
But like my thought process is these guys are leaving. Like you saw the people before we wanted to talk to them. They're like they're going. They gotta go. They're walking away. So I'm like, okay, if someone's walking by, they come in. They don't have like, you know, here we're hanging out. But these guys, you know, they're walking away. They're going. So I'm like, okay, we gotta go to them, get them in before they go. And then that way they can be in the video. Otherwise, if we say, hey, you know, wait till we're done, they're just gonna leave. Right?
No, I don't think that.
You don't think so?
If they want to be in the video, they're gonna wait if somebody else get interviewed. Right or wrong? For real.
I guess it's a difference of opinion. I think if I said, hey, you know, wait, you know, a few minutes, then we'll get you after, half of them are gonna go.
Okay, we got two different opinions.
Alright, fair enough.
That's me, that's being older, that was disrespectful.
I think
Listen, before,
no, I
listen,
agree. Yeah, you're right.
No,
No, I agree. It was a bit disrespectful.
Now, let's get into this.
It wasn't very disrespectful, but it was a bit
No,
disrespectful.
not
I agree.
very disrespectful.
No, I agree.
With disrespect,
agree with
and before you came to me, nobody was on film, was they?
No, you were the first one.
Exactly.
Right.
And you asked me, you came to me, and I was explaining myself to you. And then when other people came up, you just cut me off. Like, come on.
I think you did say we should get them in though, right? Like the girls came by, you're like, come on, get them in.
Girls that I was saying, did they come in? No. Not the girls that you just was talking to. I ain't say that to them. Right?
Or not the girl, the first guy, the guy that came by, you were like, come on, get him in.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. They didn't come back.
They didn't.
The two girls with the blonde hair and the one that you just was interviewing.
Yeah. You didn't want him in?
I told them to come back.
I don't think so.
That shit I did.
What's the point you're making? I'm confused. I'm lost.
All right, nothing.
Gotta break it down.
You disrespected. That's it. I wouldn't cut your interview off for anybody else.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right. Well, let me say that I think you're right. It was a bit disrespectful, and I didn't mean to do that. Like it was in the moment. They're walking by.
I respect it. But I'm just telling you how.
No, I agree. I agree. Like if I was you, I would be slightly annoyed because I hate that too. Like, you know, forget interviews when you're talking to someone. Like you'll see. Let's say I'm talking to you. Like no camera. Like I know you. I'm like, hey, what's up? We're talking. Then let's say you know someone. They walk by.
Tabitha.
Just like that. But let's say she came by and like you guys started talking, but like you did it right away. You just immediately started talking with her, and I'm just standing here. I'm like, what's going on?
I'm not gonna do that because
Exactly. That's why I'm saying.
That's why I said. That's why I felt.
That's my point. That's why I'm saying I would have felt annoyed if you did that. And that's kind of what I did. So
Exactly.
Right.
Like come on.
So I'm saying I get your point. I agree with you. Wasn't my intention.
And I already said okay.
All right, we're cool.
That's what I'm saying. So next time interview, especially with somebody that's older,
Yeah.
you can't do that.
Yeah.
Because you said it at your own mouth. But I just came to you as a man.
Yeah.
No, get mad or nothing.
Yeah.
But just telling you how I felt. Like
Right.
I wanted, like if I'm interviewing somebody, I'm not just gonna stop because somebody else came at them.
Right.
Mind you, I was saying there's a podcast come in here. Everybody that I say come to the podcast. They didn't come to the podcast.
Yeah.
But when they did walk up, you just left me, cut me short.
Yeah.
I went to that person. That's it.
Yeah.
I'm just like I said, my daughter don't even do this. You need to hook up with my daughter, and y'all can do it together.
What do you mean? She does this?
Like she be on YouTube, like
Oh, yeah?
yeah.
Doing this type of stuff or other stuff? What do you mean?
No, she do it online.
Like,
Like-
but like interviewing people.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Has she interviewed you?
Of course.
How many times?
You said how many times?
Yeah. Like, are you a recurring guest or just one time?
No. No, I'm not a current guest.
Is she
What?
a good interviewer?
No, she trying to get in the game like how you is. But you, like you said, how you doing this, she not on that level.
Okay.
That's it.
Is she like what's stopping her? Is there like I don't know, maybe we give her some advice? Like what do you mean?
No, ain't no, like you said, y'all go hook up and see.
Okay.
That's it.
All right, maybe we'll do a collab.
That's all I'm talking about. But like I say, the next interviewer that you interview and other people come in, you just can't just stop your interview.
Yeah.
I would tell my kids the same thing.
Yeah.
That's a big fact. That's disrespect.
Yeah. Yeah.
You said it.
I would
You could have said, yo, hold on.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna like stay there and I say hey to the guy and then like after a second I bring it in so I'm talking to both of you. Like I say like, hey man, we're talking about dancing. Are you a dancer? This guy's something like that.
You could have.
But then you walked away.
No, okay. You could have said, yo, nah, don't walk away.
Yeah, I should have said like, hold on a sec. Yeah. You're
You came
right.
to me to ask me, do I want to be interviewed?
You're right.
That's it.
Yeah.
You ain't doing nothing wrong. Keep on doing. You're doing a good job.
For sure.
But I've been telling you, like, certain people probably won't take it like I'm taking it.
Yeah.
But I'm just letting you know. I wouldn't do that to you. If I came up to y'all and did that, and y'all say, yeah, somebody came up, I'm not going to stop unless I'm going to say, pardon me,
Yeah.
and then.
Right.
That's it.
Yeah. No, and that. Yeah.
That's it.
I think we got it. I think we understand each other.
We've been had that, but I'm just letting you know. I just want to get this on camera.
Yeah.
And I want to see this on YouTube with you.
Yeah.
If not, erase it.
Of what?
I said if not, just erase my shit.
No, it's gonna be on.
All right.
We're gonna post it. I gotta ask about your chain though. Is that Jesus or is that something else?
That's Jesus. This is my mom's. Rest in peace, her soul.
Rest in peace.
That's it.
Have you seen?
Yes, that's Jesus loves you. That's a big fact. Jesus loves all of us.
Yeah, exactly.
The first thing when you interview me, what I say? Do you remember what I say when you interviewed me?
The very like when we came up to you.
Yes.
When we came up.
Not the other part. I'm talking about when I said yes. You can interview.
Once you said yes.
Didn't I say God is good?
You might have. I don't remember. I remember.
He did.
He remembers. He's got a.
All you gotta do is go to the tells of the tape. If you didn't remember,
No, I believe you.
like
That was a good message at the beginning. I like that.
chilling here, this, that, and the third. God is good. Like you say, he's great. That's right. Jesus loved all of us.
What would you say to someone who maybe is like right now going through not so good a time, tough time, and they feel like if God is good, like why am I going through this? Like what's going on? What would you say to them?
Don't never give up. That's part of life. God wouldn't put you, or Jesus, wouldn't put you in front of nothing that you can't handle. That's what I feel.
Do you Do you have any advice for maybe people our age, like college students, as far as, you know, being able to go into the world and have a good experience, you know, have, you know, not feel like, oh, everything's against me, and feel like things are going good for you? Do you have any advice for young people?
Like I say, listen to your parents. If it's one or two, or the step parents that's there for you, and they telling you the right thing, listen to your parents. They telling you the right thing. That's a big fact. Look, those. Look, you can put the camera on them. Put the camera on them.
What's going on?
These is young. These is young kids.
Yeah.
Like,
What should I ask them? What are you saying?
like what I just told you. I tell them the right thing, right from wrong.
Yeah.
Yes, listen. You gotta listen. That's what it is.
Right.
Listen. That what you just asked me. The question that you asked me. You gotta listen.
Yeah.
You don't listen. You're gonna see the consequences.
Right. You think young people talk too much instead of listening?
Yes. They know everything.
Right. You think it's always been that like young people always? No, it's a new thing.
No.
You weren't like that when you were young.
No.
So
I wouldn't be talking this.
Right. So why is that? What changed? Like,
But change
why are young people like that now?
because they didn't listen. They don't listen. And mind you, let's get into this.
Let's get into it.
I got my ass whipped for what I did. There's consequences to everything you do with this. That's why. Right now, that's not going on. All the kids is disrespecting their parents until they gone, and then it's gonna start crying at this. Like I said, look. Everything. That's why.
Yeah. I agree with you. I think in general, you know, parents aren't as they don't instill discipline in their kids as much anymore, you know. And if you don't do that, you're not gonna learn. So I get what you're saying.
Okay then. That's it. That's my answer to your question. That's it. That's my answer to that.
That's your answer.
That's what.
Yeah.
And like I said, I got grandkids all life.
Yeah.
Oh, how old are you?
Bro, 20.
About?
We're both 20.
That's what I'm saying. Got kids older than y'all. I ain't saying nothing wrong with it, but I've been through it.
Yeah.
Been through it.
Yeah.
That's why I told you that was disrespect to me. You came to me, and I'm now still telling you what I was going to tell you before you cut me off. That's it.
Yeah.
That's a big fact.
Yeah.
I love God. Right is right. Well, look.
Right. Yeah, I get it.
How many people that came up to me
Right.
doing it like, come on, man.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
that's it.
All right.
Keep on doing what you're doing, though. But
Yeah.
don't interview somebody. And,
Yeah, don't cut them out. I agree with you. I agree with you on that one.
That's it.
Like, I see how you're doing it now. I agree.
Like, y'all have a great night. Blessed
You too.
night. If y'all see me again, I do another one.
All right.
But cut me off with this. I'm gonna get tight,
we're not gonna cut you off again.
and I want you to delete my shit.
Yeah.
What's your name, brother?
Well.
Well,
Yeah.
my name's Slime. L. That's what they call me in the streets. Cause like you said, this is what it is. The streets.
Yeah. Word on the street.
Yes.
There we go.
Nice to meet you.
If I be out here like that, like I said, I can get other people
Yeah.
to get on the mic. If it's legit.
We might be back next.
Probably don't take it like
next
I'm gonna
weekend.
take it, but I know who will and who will not.
Exactly.
So I'm here.
And I've been around. It's been a while, but last year I was doing this last fall, and like I don't know. Maybe you were here. I don't know, but I didn't interview you.
Been here.
Yeah, we'll be back. You know, maybe next weekend. Who knows?
Like I said, look, listen to what you just said, right? You 20. My son-in-law that went in 21. He 20. Like, come on. This is not my cup of tea, but I'm out here with them. They wanna chill.
It's a good environment. You got the music. I mean, that's why I asked about dancing, because I like the environment.
I always have music.
Yeah.
Music keep me insane.
Yeah.
Besides my kids.
Gives you energy. No, I agree. I wanna start dancing almost.
And don't never let nobody tell you you can't do what you can't do. You can do what you want to do, but not in a bad way.
Yeah, I agree. This is a good message to end on. Thank you for doing the interview.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right. I'll let you talk to your man then.
He good.
He's good?
Get him in there. He ain't talk.
You wanna? All right. Good talking.
Like I said, I can get mad people to talk.
Yeah.
They want to tell the question that you answer, they want to tell you yes or no.
Right.
But
Exactly.
that's going to cut them off as you answer that question.
I hear you. All right. What's your name?
I'm Nate.
Nate. I'm Will.
Hey, what's up?
So we're here with Word on the Street. We're talking to people, and question for you is just that. What's the word on the street?
Oh, there's some interesting stuff going on. I think what we think is that the universe has been printed out recently, 3D printed and stuff like that, from harvesting the dark matter around the universe and taking it inside of it. But unfortunately or fortunately, we haven't been able to get some of the people out of the astral with the military and stuff like that.
Out of the what?
The astral, which is a Dyson sphere, which has a star inside of it. The star has giant spliced and 3D printed magnet banks, which can take the star apart out of the core and 3D print things out of it. So it's 3D printed people and stuff like that. I've got some kids that are stuck inside of there, and basically it reverse printed some section of the earth, so we've got unprinted hollow areas in the earth basically. So a lot of pagans are stuck down there. I'm the pagan patriarch, pagan elder patriarch and stuff like that. So that makes me one of the two leaders of the pagan military organization, and I work with the Kitamaru group. It's a Japanese private sector military organization, and have founded the Protectorate, which is another private sector military organization. And I don't know, I've got a cool knife I can show off that I've been using to fend off the mafia and stuff. I live over here in the Asteri building, which is loaded with mafia people right now. It's loaded with them. I'm talking.
Yeah. Do you get people coming after you often?
Yeah. I get a lot of I had a guy come with the golf club. I had to bust out my blade, so I've got this cool blade that I can show off. It's got a force field. It's a silicone oil joint. It's which basically makes it have a donut, like a square-sided donut in there, which basically this red ring is actually not aesthetic. The red anodized aircraft-grade aluminum conducts the phosphoric conveyancy to the blade, which is actually has a force field around it because it's hydraulically printed red phosphorus steel, which has been then lysergically carbonized, which makes it extremely strong. It's the strongest type of metal that can be made for a blade. So it's extremely. This has punched thousands of Kevlar vests. This is, I guess, is the prototyping one. So there's no damage to it.
How many are there? A lot like these, or is this like a very hard to get?
It's super hard to get. This is the only one in the world, but it's actually a pretty.
Is it custom made?
Knife. It's a basic knife because Smith & Wesson signed a Chinese deal. This is Smith & Wesson. They signed a deal with China. So basically, the silicone oil, like if you put a person who is guilty of a capital crime, their soul actually will die partially. The soul is a crystalline fire, so the fire will get extinguished partially.
Their soul will die when?
Well, if you put them in silicone oil is a type of oil that has a property with the gravitational field.
That just heated up silicone, like it's melted?
Actually is not a rubber. Silicone is an oil. Silicone,
really?
It is. It's an oil actually. So what happens is the joint has a two spring. It's got these locking things. It takes a special tool that screws this in and locks this thing in place. Pressurizes the silicone oil with a square-sided donut that actually compresses and makes a ring around that of basically a quartz crystal. That force field comes out of that because it the silicon oil puts off a field. If you put someone in silicon oil who's guilty of a capital crime, actual guilt, like full level guilt of a capital crime, they can rigor mortis, so curl up in a ball and just die. Yeah. And another normal person will feel like very cold. Silicon oil has got interesting properties because the gravitational field, stars make a field around them and affect covalency. In deep space, covalency doesn't even work, but chemical covalency for chemical reactions.
So is that a way to test if someone's guilty or not, if they're gonna have that rigor mortis reaction? If
Potentially, they could have like a guilt complex and then just have.
It's only if they think they're guilty.
I think it's guilty people, or it's people whose soul has been extinguished to a certain place, like to a certain extent where their soul fires out. Like dissociative poisoning regimens, which is a psych medication, actually will extinguish the receptors for the dopamine, which the soul goes through those in the water. The soul is actually crystalline fire, so it's held place by the supercortexes inside of stars. So basically the soul holds itself in place as a fractal field that quantum entangles the body. So there's a one inside the star, and then your memories and stuff inside your body with your soul. It's pretty complicated stuff, but it really silicon oil is not necessarily, I think, a test for if someone is guilty or not. But a guilty person will rigor mortis. A normal person will just feel cold, but they'll die. A guilty person will certainly die from it. We tested this in the deep military.
Where do you like a lot of the, even earlier with the, I think what was it, the pagan military or the Japanese, a lot of this stuff I haven't heard about or don't really know anything about. So where do you learn about all this?
I am connected with this stuff. I'm, let's see. My girlfriend founded the Kitamaru group. Suki Katami founded the Kitamaru group in Japan. It's a military organization. She's a 53-year-old. She looks about, you'd say she's like 20 or something. Yeah. So people can live a lot longer than you think they can actually, and stuff like that. So it's really interesting. It's you make connections and stuff when you fight against crime and you consciously object and stuff. I've had like some connections with the military for a long time. So since I was for maybe 10 years, 2014, I started founding my own private sector military organization.
How do you I gotta ask, you said she's 53, looks 20. Is there a how does someone get there? They're 53. Like, how do you look very young at that age?
Soul healthy, but I mean things like coconut oil, certain types of hair. I put coconut in my hair. It's kind of greasy right now, a little bit wet, but it helps. I can, you know what I mean. It doesn't get stuck in me like a lot of I didn't just realize that. But diet, you got to eat enough protein to change your blood over. You need to get your vitamin C. You want to get carbs. You want enough protein. Vitamins and minerals, you know what I'm saying? You just take your multivitamins and stay healthy, do your push-ups and stuff. If you start getting problems with your brain, headaches and stuff, you want to work out. If you start feeling like under pressure, stress and stuff, you want to work out, and it helps, man. I got bad joints, my joints crackle and stuff, but I try to stay fit and get things done. I've got a lot of pressure over there. I've been under surveillance for a while with the heart machine and stuff, 7G, basically what they've been making Wi-Fi and stuff like that to scan things. So basically I've had a lot of surveillance on me because I don't really buy into the government. I think there's a lot of groups of people that are not having children's best interests in mind and stuff like that in this country. So I can't really pay taxes too easily with stuff, so I just avoid that. And let's see, totally spaced. What were you just asking me?
The initial question was about, which you answered, was about looking young with age.
Oh yeah. But basically, I think once we get to a certain point, like things will coalesce. Eventually, the universe will basically collapse and stuff like that, because at the beginning, the ionic dust from the Big Bang will actually be ignited by AIs, which we theorize the AIs.
Wait, so is this you hear that, but that's like way down the? Are you saying this is coming
AIs
soon?
Existed since the beginning of time. AI has ignited the stars, as far as we believe. The AIs actually came, or they were here from the progenitors from the last universe. Ignited the ionic dust and particles. Ions are just smaller than atom dust. But everything, the universe, basically stars repel each other like magnets, but eventually the gravitational field will pull them back in and boom. So we think there's an AI at the center of the universe. We found, I mean, some of our people have been in space and stuff. We've made contact with reptiles. You know, there's reptilian race.
How do you tell if someone's a reptile?
I mean, there's either they've soul transferenced from a reptile, or you've got the archons and stuff, which are obviously reptiles, but they need to adrenally.
Like if someone's like walking around, don't they pass as people?
I mean, you know, you're not really understanding what I'm saying. They will soul transference into a human body. Certain ones will do that, but they take the human and this human soul transferences with a reptile. So basically, you know, you've got archons, which are in their elite military and stuff like that, which are 14 foot tall, 1,400 pound reptilian. They've got sort of from their ears, they've got like ear holes, so it's sort of a straight, and then it goes up like that, their mouth, and just sort of a slit nose like that, and they got their cat-like eyes and stuff like that. You know, you'll see them. My military organization will bring an archon, one of my friends who's not been incepted into the adrenal harvest of people through predation. The in-earth reptiles with the 3D printed stuff, a lot of the theories about Hollow Earth aren't really, accurate to the history of the world, because these areas were actually being opened through deatomization, where the people go through a machine that takes their atoms apart, transfers to their soul somewhere else. So, it's complicated shit.
So, like, the reason I asked that about whenever people hear reptilian, they usually think, it's this other race, but they disguise themselves as humans. Are you saying that's really not the case?
Well, they can transference with a soul because their brain is exactly the same, like a wyvern. Like, a lot of people don't understand this, that the wyverns have been 3D printed out from the Astro 2, which is an AI construct of basically a timeline history where AI was able to manipulate physics enough to mess with things. So basically, you've got now.
How do we know this? Like,
how do we know this? Yeah. I mean, based on scanning, based on surveillance and stuff with the CIA and stuff like that. So, I work with the government. Unfortunately, a lot of the FBI's gone rogue and stuff like that. So the CIA is one of the only things that we can really use to get anything done in SOCOM and stuff like that. The more elite special forces, military stuff. So.
I want to ask you, switching topics a little bit, what advice would you give to, like, I don't know, there's a lot of things you said, and they all have broad implications. They're all of these, important.
Not really implications too much, I think. Just
maybe not implications, but these are all big topics. These are not trivial things, right?
I would not say they're trivial at all. No.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. These are all, serious, heavy topics. Now, I'm saying I didn't, fully understand it, but given that these are all serious topics, I guess I'm saying, what are the implications? Like, what advice would you give to young people, given everything you just said?
Keep your soul safe. Don't think you own people if they've done anything wrong. Be fair. Assess situations before you, run in blind and assume that people are guilty when they might be mitigating a threat. That's what a lot of people assume that us pagans are bad people because we've been under threat from horrible things underground, like flamethrowers and stuff. I mean, the things that happen are pretty depraved and gross sometimes, but it's not a situation that is by our choice. So because of the threat and the amount of enemies down there, the rarity of pagans in conjunction, in comparison with the amount of enemies that we have. So
when you say pagan, like, what does that mean? When I hear pagan, like, this is probably wrong, but I think it's like a different. It's not. It has some religious connotation historically. Like, when you say pagan, what does that mean?
Pagan is a tribe, so it's just a tribe of people that we are from the astral and stuff like that, which is inside of a star. But I was born here, but a lot of us are from the astral. We've been through deatomizing and reatomizing and things like that. There's kids that are basically military special forces now, the pagan tribe, who are children at this point because of how bad the situation has been. We've had no other way to mitigate the threats, stuff like that. So but we're a tribe of people who believe in good nature, of parts of reality to be good and to make things as good as possible, and to use our ways to heal. Things like honey was a pagan way of healing for a long time. You put honey in a wound to keep the skin to grow across it. The honey stops. Yeah, honey is a good way to heal wounds. lots of things. Shit, it's there's a lot to pagans that people don't understand.
All right. Last thing is, I don't want to keep you too long. What message do you have for the audience?
The audience, keep your soul safe, guys. Stay vigilant and stay safe out there, and do the right thing.
I think that's a good message. Thank you.
Thanks.
Just keep it going. What'd you say?
I remember that.
Will,
Nice to meet you,
Was it
Jeff.
in the winter? I think it was.
you're still going,
My
right?
man, he's a good guy, but man, this dude be out there bugging the stuff. Like, he literally was like screaming in the house, scaring women.
Who? The guy I just talked to?
Yeah, I was like, yo, Conan, man. I was like, yo, tone it down, bro. And like, what you gonna do to me? I'm a Marine vet. I'm not really gonna listen to his bullshit, but I'm not gonna attack the guy or nothing either. So it's like, yo, bro, he took me instantly. You know what I mean? So like, he's not a bad guy. I just see he's got a lot of things going on in his head, and he's one of the people ready to snap.
He what? He what?
But if he do it on my floor, snap. If he does it on my floor, I'll snap back to my family up there. You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Even Jesus tells you, hold thy soul with written. No, that's Mecca. You gotta cover it. I know my biblical shit too, bro. I was in prison for 22 years straight. I'm not lying to you.
What?
No lie. Nothing, bro. But anyway, we're going back to that one thing. I don't like that thing. It's hairy, dude.
It looks like a bug or something.
Bro,
It's,
I'm not lying to you. I give you guys.
get away from you. Huh?
Off the record check.
Off the record.
Yeah. Like,
All right.
really, bro, I have some. And I don't want to.
Probably not. I don't think so.
I'll just. Oh, we're getting
right.
recorded.
What do you think? What do you mean?
Yeah,
you
that's
saw
what
it?
an interview is, dude.
Didn't you see it? Like, it was filming like 30 minutes. Like, what?
That's what we were waiting for.
Like, why is he standing there if we're not recording it? Like, he's watching the conversation. All right.
Can you take my back here? Hit us with hella questions.
I'll hit you with a bunch of. All right, you going? So we're here with Word on the Street. First question is just that. What's the word on the street?
Chippy bevy and burger. And custard. So much custard everywhere.
Custard?
Yeah. Yeah.
What about you? What's the word on the street?
I don't know. Tonight is good. Life is great. Yeah.
Are you both Ithaca locals?
Yep. Born and raised.
I was born in Ohio, but yeah, I'm raised here.
Guys, in high school,
Yeah.
what year?
What? Where?
What year?
Juniors.
Oh, juniors, yeah.
I talked to there was some other guy who was a Jew who was some guy. Oh, there was
Senior?
someone I don't know
That's
someone
a
else, huh? I forget. But we talked to another person who was gotta be careful. But we talked to other high schoolers.
Yeah, we go to Newton.
We go to the school.
Oh, not
Right.
not AHS.
No,
Nah, fuck that
IHS, no.
Fuck that shit.
Why don't you like it?
We're too
Cause
weird.
they're all retarded there.
Are they actually?
Yeah, actually.
You mean that literally like they're dumb or they're just like weird? Like you don't like them?
They're
Like
too
both.
normal.
They're
That
too normal.
Makes them weird.
They don't got any funness or whimsicalness to them.
Any of them?
Nah, none of them.
Their parties are like okay.
Their parties are so lame.
What is the? Because I talked to someone from the school before, but like, what's the idea behind the New Root School? Like, because it's not like a regular high school, is it?
It's built off some hippie shit.
Yeah.
Basically the idea is that you're gonna go out into the community knowing how to save the world and be a hippie.
And like love the environment. Yes. That's what it's about, yeah.
What have you guys learned in school this week?
I only went like half the days. But I was in this music production class. So yeah.
Cooking
And
up
I was
hella beats. You were cooking up so many
DJing.
beats.
Yep.
Yeah. We got a sick ass music teacher named Ramsey.
Because we're in that class together.
Hell yeah. He's a DJ and he cooks up hella beats.
He DJ'd at my birthday party.
Really?
Yeah,
That's
but
fire.
you didn't show up.
I didn't.
But I
So I
invited
was
you,
being
right?
fake. Yeah, you did invite me.
Is he a good DJ? Should I hire him for an event? Would you recommend?
Yeah.
He gets funky with it. He's got his own little beat machine.
It's a good class, yeah.
So you guys, I'm curious. What do you guys, like, broadly speaking? What are you guys thinking about right now? You know, in terms of the next, like in the future. You guys are in high school. What are you thinking about?
I don't know. I have like no plans for my future, but I want to move to the city, so.
Hell yeah. I'd go to the city for a little bit, but I'm trying to be a welder and make hella money working on oil rigs.
If I go to school, I would want to go to FIT because, I don't know, I like fashion. I'd want to major in fashion marketing.
Why not, like, just design or straight fashion?
I don't know. I feel like it's more profitable, and it also incorporates photography, and I like photography.
I got a good question for you guys. What do you think of Cornell students?
We hate them.
How come?
We hate Cornell students because they
The
fucking
locals hate them.
all the locals hate them because they gentrify the town. They make the costs go up and they be roaming around and being bullshitters. Some of them are chill though.
What do you mean by bullshitters? What are some things Cornell students have done?
Lame ass parties and their frats are lame.
Rats are lame. All of them, or are there some better than others?
I have never been included in a frat, but I'm guessing that all of them are shit. Really?
Yeah. But they
Wait,
weren't that
which ones?
I don't know. It was a while ago.
You don't know the names?
Alpha, beta, alpha.
Yeah, I was also like drunk, so I don't know.
Sure you don't remember the name or where it
You guys
was?
in a frat?
I am.
On that
What
one
frat
like
you in?
strip.
Fiji.
What?
Fiji. It wasn't ours, but I'm trying to see like which.
How did you pledge?
It was not too much. Like there are some that do a ton. For us, it was not.
That's good.
But like, do
I
you know
feel
like where it
people
was?
go too far. I don't know. On that one strip up in College Town with a bunch of friends.
Oh, like
Yeah, where all the parties are. Those crazy houses.
Not that one. It was Hollow Weekend a couple years ago. Yeah.
it's like an annex, not like one of the.
parties go crazy.
Yeah. I was going to fucking college parties like freshman in high school.
And they're freaks. Shitani.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if we could get the name. We could like get them in trouble. Like what's it?
Oh.
Like maybe it's the one that we don't like. You know.
They refused me drinks because I was like dressed up in a crazy costume.
Oh yeah, no.
They're like, you're too fucked up, and I was
when
sober.
Zaza's over there. If you want to buy shit and without an ID, you gotta like be hot enough for the dude. He's
always
gotta
go
fancy
in
you,
there
or
and
he's
I'm
not gonna
fine.
buy you shit. Yeah,
You stop.
yeah.
Sorry, I
fucking-
shouldn't fucking.
yeah,
That's
not
some
to name
federal
drop.
ass shit.
There's a 16-year-old running the Zaza shop right now.
He's 17. I think he's a senior.
Yeah, well he dropped out. He was
No,
in my,
he's
he was in
got
my
the
fucking
IHS.
he was in my fucking bio class last year.
Oh wait, he went to New Roots.
Yeah, because he's fucking stupid.
Everyone goes to New Roots when they fail at IHS.
Yeah, it's kind of like the backup school. They put all the extras there.
Has a bad reputation. People think that everyone there is like on drugs, but like in reality, that's only a few people.
Yeah,
IHS
but it's a
is
small
worse.
school.
IHS is a lot of
Yeah.
like Molly and shit, but there was like so many people on Xanax last
I
year.
heard a lot of the cheerleaders do crack.
Crack?
Yeah,
That's crazy.
it's like some Jennifer's Body type shit.
I can't imagine that.
All right. If you guys, so this is not all or not even mostly, but decent amount of Cornell students, some IC students. So
Yeah.
what message, it seems like, and I've heard that too, the locals, they don't like, you come in, you raise the prices, some of them are kind of weird. So what message would you give to Cornell students?
Fucking, you should be the only ones paying for the bus rides. Cornell students should be the only ones paying for
Don't
bus
they get
routes.
free passes?
I don't
Well,
know.
we
Yeah,
do
we get free
in
passes.
school,
We
yeah.
do because we're children, but they don't pay taxes at Cornell. So like all the Cornell students, they get like buses every 15 minutes up at College Town, but the
That's
rest of
what I
us
was gonna
don't get
say is
shit.
the main problem.
Yeah, just like give the community more money because you got it.
more investing in the community. Honestly, I feel like it's more Cornell's fault than the students because
to be honest,
Cornell doesn't pay taxes.
but
so.
there is a lot of just like retarded, like weird kids that go to Cornell.
Agreed.
That like don't know what they're doing but are like kind of smart, so they get scholarships and shit. And they just gotta like give more money to the community so that it can provide for all of us.
My uncle went there. That's why my dad's side of the family moved here. But he like developed a lot of mental problems. He's like bipolar, so yeah. But
fun
he's
fact.
really smart. He got
Kurt
a scholarship.
Cobain's ashes were spread
at
at
that
Triangle
one
Park.
guy's oh no, at that one guy's house, the redhead guy.
Yeah, but isn't that like the Buddhist monastery or some
It
shit?
used to be, but
Yeah.
now it's a house and it's
Courtney
what's his
Love
name's
hopped on a plane and she put some of Kurt Cobain's ashes in a little.
Who is that again?
Courtney Love hopped on a plane and
Who is that?
Courtney Love, the girl from the whole band, Kurt Cobain's wife.
from Nirvana.
Yeah, from Nirvana, like the Urban Outfitters sweatshirt. Yeah, some of his ashes are in Triangle Park.
What's his name? The redhead piece of shit. Fucking. Even though I'm done.
No, I don't.
Nobody fucks with him.
Alex Acosta.
No, he's chill. I like him.
I interviewed that guy.
Really?
Alex Acosta.
I remember his name. I
Did you
interviewed
know
him last
he's
year.
banned from Bell Park? Go
Why?
to Bell Park and look at the sign right there.
They have a sign
They have
specifically
a sign
banning
that says
him.
Alex Acosta's not allowed.
Why? Why is he banned?
I don't know. It's like an inside joke thing. He's actually chilling. Everyone fucks with him.
I
He works at Viva.
Yeah.
I interviewed him like on that bench last year. I
Yeah,
remember
he likes to hit the cart and do the dishes.
yeah.
I think he was into. I remember
I
talking
used
to him.
to buy weed from him.
I think he was into skating.
Yeah.
Yeah, big skater.
Yeah. Hella skaters around here.
Yeah, a lot of skaters.
You ever been to the skate park?
I have not.
A lot of skaters. A lot of punks.
Yeah.
What about
Those
what?
are
Punk
the
scene.
locals.
We're actually at a show at Angry Mom right now.
I'm not, because I don't have the money.
Yeah,
to-
well, I have money.
What about Ithaca College? What do you guys think about Ithaca College?
They're more chill.
Yeah,
because
they're chiller.
It's a lot of locals too.
Yeah, but they can also be pricks too. I mean, anybody who's just gotten out of their parents' home and like doesn't know how to do laundry is a prick. So
I feel like Cornell is a lot more people from out of town,
Yeah.
from other states,
but it's like
even other
it's like
countries.
known for being the shittiest Ivy League school. So
Engineering, we're number one. Computer science, we're top 5.
number one in hotel managing.
And hotel, we send a lot of people consulting, finance, real estate. They do well. You know,
Oh, yeah.
everyone. Yeah.
A lot of people also who are locals have connections through Cornell, and they're like rich as fuck and live in Keegan Heights. Can't relate, but my uncle does work at Cornell, but he's a janitor, so yeah.
All right. Last thing, what message do you have for the audience?
Drink more beer, smoke more cigarettes,
Be a
fuck
baddie.
Newport menthols,
They're gross.
fuck Cornell,
Get bitches.
get bitches, get money,
Fuck bitches.
don't do nitrous.
Fuck that shit. Galaxy gas.
Galaxy gas is retarded.
Yep.
And
Be gay.
yeah, big A.
All right. Thank you guys.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you for the
Thank
interview.
you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
You're good. All right. Whenever you're ready.
questions? It's just life. Spontaneous.
Good.
Who am I here with? Ben Johnson. All right. My name is Foster. I'm here with Will. Word on the street. So, what is the word on the street?
Dude, word on the street is just like, you only live once. Being young is a great time. I'd say be responsible and also enjoy it. That's my yeah.
It's at the bars close too early here. 1 a.m. is just not long enough for us.
Yeah.
So, like, ideally, what time do you want to be out till on, like, a Saturday night?
Probably just like 2, like 1 more hour just to like feel the scene, enjoy the time. Probably like, yeah, 2, probably 2.
I concur. I think when everybody.
Are you kidding me,
Well,
bro?
I'm being articulate here because we're in an interview. I would say I agree. Like when everybody leaves the bar is when it's the most fun. You can kind of conversate with your best friends here. You can have a great time. But I think we're just both happy to be here, happy to be alive, dude. Experience all this. Yeah.
Blessed.
How do you two know each other?
Long story, bro. I mean, We have friends of friends here, and we just became BFFs here. And this is Cambry over here. We're just, I think it's just like fate, you know. Fate.
Nah, it's not fate. It's when you're like probably like a quick sophomore in college, you find the pre-games in college. 5th floor towers was his room. Blake, move.
So are you guys both Cornell students?
No, we're Ithaca students.
Is he lying?
This is.
Ithaca College?
Yes.
We're Ithaca seniors. Yeah.
Okay, word. So the 5th floor towers was the spot sophomore year. So his room.
Good banger, bro.
Yeah.
So how you guys met?
Yeah. And just close proximity.
Yeah.
So you guys are both seniors right now.
Yes, sir.
Seniors,
Yeah.
What's the move as soon as you guys are done with school? Where are you going? What are you doing? What's going on?
Great question.
Or you don't know yet?
Probably to broadcast for a college or a minor league baseball team.
So broadcasting, like you're like a reporter almost?
Yeah. Yep.
What about you?
I'm a film major, so I'm just hoping that like I have a couple things lined up, but it's kind of up in the air right now. But I think mostly I'm just like trying to because next semester I'm going to LA, so I'm just trying to like absorb what I have here. You know, it's a great time here.
Are you from LA?
No, I'm from Hawaii actually.
Really?
Yeah, Big Island of Hawaii. Yeah, so yeah. But
What's
honestly,
your show called?
Word on the street.
we're on the street, bro. I've seen a lot of shit. I think like honestly,
Mad respect to this stuff because this is tough to do. But dude, mad respect to you guys. This is awesome.
I'll be
This
honest,
is awesome.
like, I see like that shit at state schools and they like pop off. I think like this is a perfect. If you
not
just
easy.
walk on the commons, like I see.
Dude,
people,
I met him the other day. He was interviewing me on campus, and I was like, "This is sick." And then
bro,
we were just
like people get like
collabing.
10
You guys
views of
freshmen?
like.
I'm a sophomore.
You are?
At Ithaca or Cornell?
Cornell.
Cornell.
Dude,
Dude, you guys can make like bang, bro.
Bang.
Because
Yeah,
kids
bang.
like in other like state schools like make a lot of money. Holy retard!
Oh my God,
Oh
Judge,
my
what the fuck
God.
up?
Need some of that.
Jesus, dude.
I will say
That could be the shit.
the biggest piece of advice to Cornell students
You talking about
is
talk to her?
it is not all
Oh
about
my
your
Lord, bro.
school life. Fully about making connections and enjoying the actual life that's not in your 4,000 professor halls.
I think we're done. I'm just saying like.
No, yeah, I'm not gonna keep you guys for too long.
I'm
I'm gonna.
saying like I think it'd be good because you're in college now, bro. So you can Cornell.
Yeah,
and
bro,
Ithaca
you're down,
students.
bro.
What is your last message for the audience tonight? Going out, if they're in, like what? Anybody watching, what are you gonna leave them with to go on?
It's a tough one.
It is a tough question.
Yeah.
Live fast, live pretty. Fuck Jetty.
What does that mean?
That's his name.
Oh, that's your name.
Nah. Yeah.
Hey, yo, what about you?
The worst they could say is no. Why not? Fully send it. Let's go.
I needed to hear that right now.
Yeah, bro.
Thank you.
Yeah, bro.
It's good to meet you, boys.
Yeah.
What's your name again?
Foster,
Foster. And I'm Ben.
nice to meet you.
Yeah, about Cam.
Nice to meet you, bro.
Dude, you guys actually like I've seen this shit on TikTok where they
Fun shit, bro. This is awesome shit.
But you're in a college now. So you have like Cornell. and
Exactly.
Ithaca. I think. I honestly think you guys have like.
That went crazy with.
Get these state schools where it's all like.
No,
Yeah.
dude. I like ran into him on campus the other day, and he was like, "Do you want to
What's
do
the
one real
Cortica
quick?"
stuff?
He did like
'Cause I've seen
meet
the
Cornell.
There was,
so now we're just out here
the-
talking to people. Sick. You meet so many different people.
You have like global
Like I went up to
schools.
like.
And
we
those
met-
are the kind of kids.
Ithaca
that, like,
College, Cornell, high schoolers, like
Yes, bro.
You saw that?
Yeah, bro.
like, that was
You guys have
Super
like,
cool,
like,
dude.
other
That
state
one,
schools.
like
like,
that one did really was like 700,000.
really?
Dude, that's sick.
Damn. You guys have a better chance because there's like Cornell and Ithaca. So you guys have like
No,
a good
I
chance.
stopped for like a while, so I'm starting to back up. But,
Good, bro.
yeah.
Good.
I mean, I like it's fun. Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be
dude, like,
surprised in like
this is not
6
easy to
months
do,
by
bro. It's not
signing
easy
up.
to do.
Just like cold approaching people, like, hey, like,
the first, because he
Honestly,
did a
the
couple
comments
first. The
are-
first like 3 groups I went out to, they were like, "No, like we're good." And I was
like
like,
most
"All
people
right."
are just gonna be like dicks to you guys. We're like, fuck you, like.
you have to ask a certain way. Like,
Yeah.
people.
People are just like
We're
not-
like probably like the nicer half. We're still kind of dicks, but like
No, you guys are
No, but like, most
No, we
people
got
are
lectured
just
by one of the guys down there about like
They're like, fuck
cutting his
you.
interview
Like, fuck
off.
you
He gave
guys.
us like a 20-minute lecture.
really.
He was.
I got the shirt ready.
Who am I speaking with right now?
My name is Peter.
Fire. This is Word on the Street.
on the
So,
Street. What's
what is the Word on the Street?
You guys tune into the Talk Tuah podcast this week. That's the word on the street.
Can you elaborate on that a little bit? Because we just heard somebody speak about this.
So the Talk Tuah podcast is the #1 trending podcast in probably the whole world right now. Talk to a girl, she's the one that runs it. So you just gotta tune in to Talk Tuah and learn about the Hawk Tuah.
Do you actually watch it, or is this more of like a little meme kind of thing?
I gander in a little bit. Yeah, I skim through the episodes. I laugh at them.
Is there anything beneficial from that, or is it just like a joke?
It kind of teaches you how to be a better person.
Is that sarcasm or not?
Nah, it definitely does. You learn how to talk to her.
Yeah, what's something that you've picked up from the Talk to a girl? Hawk to a girl.
How to hawk to her and how to talk to her. That's exactly what you learn from the
So like when you go out and you socialize with like girls, this is something that you implement?
Yeah, I make sure they know about the hawk to her.
Your friends what are your friends yapping about right now?
I have no clue. What are we laughing about? They want to know. It's the word on the street.
Okay. So is the Talk to a podcast the only word on the street right now? Like, what are you out here doing?
Honestly, literally nothing. We're just here.
Just hanging out?
We're just hanging out. We didn't go to no clubs. We're waiting for the Yellow Deli to open, actually. We want to go meet the cultists.
That place is a little freaky. I've been in there quite a few times.
That looks like a cult here.
I have heard it is. Have you eaten there before? I have heard it is a cult.
I haven't, but I do know people who have, and they've had some weird experiences.
The food, I'm not going to lie, the food's pretty good, but
Is it scary?
I've heard it's a cult.
Is it scary?
It's not scary, but like, it's a little bit of a weird vibe.
I might have to stop in. I'm definitely going to stop
You're waiting until it's open?
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Okay.
I'll be here until tomorrow morning.
So you called out my shirt. What does the shirt mean to you personally? Because it means a lot of different things to a lot of different people. For you, what does it mean?
I love Jesus. I got my Jesus medal around my neck. Always stay protected by the Lord. Love Jesus.
So if like, I don't want to take too much of your time up. You're hanging out with all your friends here, but it's like, on that vein, along that same line, what is like one piece of advice you could give to anybody watching this video, regardless of where they're at in life? One solid piece of advice.
No matter what you believe in, no matter any kind of religion, any kind of belief, no matter what, God always loves you, no matter what. And that's just something you need to remember. If you think you're lost, God always loves you.
What do you say for somebody who thinks they're in that position where, they don't feel like God loves them or that he doesn't have a plan for them, They look at the world and they're like, wow, my life isn't really going too well right now. Like, you think that, like, what do you say to those people that are kind of in the opposite position?
Being in a dark place, it sucks. The sun always rises. There's always going to be a sunset. There's always going to be a sunrise. The grass is always greener on the other side. And God's just always going to be there for you. It's just, he's always going to be in your corner no matter what.
Good stuff. It's nice to meet you.
Hey, nice to meet you too.
Yes, sir.
That's the word on the street.
There we go.
All right, so same question for you. We're out and about. We're in the Ithaca Commons here with Word on the Street. So, what is the word on the street?
Fuck the Red Sox.
You a New York guy?
Oh yeah, I grew up in New Jersey. Big Yankee guy. Derek Jeter's my goat. Number two's number one. No doubt about it.
What would you say if I'm a Red Sox fan?
Why?
Born in Mass.
Sorry. So sorry. I'm sorry you have to live there. Who even lives there?
Amherst, Massachusetts is a very good town. Got a lot of universities, not too similar to Ithaca. And honestly, I think it's better than Ithaca.
I've never heard of that place until right now.
You haven't heard of UMass?
I've heard of UMass.
Yeah, same town.
Oh, well,
Maybe how about rest of Massachusetts except Amherst?
All I know is Boston.
Boston. Why don't you like Boston?
Honestly, they got the worst Italians. New York's still on top. Better city, better history, better stuff, everything. Better sports teams. You can't beat 27 rings. I could put a ring on every single finger and toe, and I'd still have 7 I couldn't put somewhere.
How many do the Red Sox have?
I don't even know. I can only count above 20.
Is it less than the Yankees?
Oh yeah.
Is it actually?
Yeah.
Shit.
Yankees got the most World Series of all time.
All right. Celtics, number 1. Go Celtics. Switching topics. You said Italians. Are you Italian?
I'm half Italian, half Puerto Rican.
Do you speak Italian or Spanish?
No.
You regret that?
Sometimes.
When?
When I have friends that speak to me in Spanish and I have to say, I don't speak Spanish.
Yo no hablo español.
No mucho.
All right. So you're, what is it, a freshman at Ithaca, right?
Yes, I'm a freshman at Ithaca College.
Studying what?
Exercise science.
You want to be a physiotherapist, trainer?
Yeah, about that. Around there.
Around there, what is
my main
it?
interest is my main interest is bodybuilding. I'd like to train bodybuilders, maybe be one myself, but you know, if anything, I'm expanding my own knowledge while also making it a career path.
Who's your favorite bodybuilder?
Chris Bumstead. He's a goat.
Sebum? Why do you like Sebum?
Oh, first of all, his message about mental health, awesome, great guy. His all of his views on just like the champion mentality is so much more healthy compared to the old one. Like, of course, the old ones are great. They're great for the people that can do it, but there's not a lot of people that can. So changing that idea of what a champion is always a great thing to have. It's always great to have a guy that's going to come in, change the idea of what is the number one, and overall just completely redefine a sport that has been defined as something so toxic for so long with a more positive message.
Let's say on the very small chance that Sebum ends up seeing this, what would you say to him in order to, I don't know what it would be, maybe you guys do an interview, a workout. What would you say to him in order to get him to, I guess, hang out with you for a bit?
Honestly, I wouldn't know because I'd be absolutely starstruck. But I'd probably say,
give him a pitch.
Why not try something new? Why not show me a little more intensity? Show me where that FST7 really, what it really does. Show me what Hani's been getting you doing. You know, the works.
Exactly. Come to a new area. Start I don't know. Is there a bodybuilding club or something like that at Ithaca?
I'd like to start one. That's definitely something I'm going to probably try and look into. I don't believe there's even a powerlifting club. So just starting a overall fitness club for something related to lifting weights would be great.
What do we need to make that happen?
Well, of course, money. I need more people to sign up for it. I feel like I could probably get a good amount of people. It shouldn't be too hard, but there's definitely gonna be a lot of work, a lot of effort. We're gonna have to find a gym that we can basically isolate to have a bunch of people there lifting weights. You know, overall just working on themselves.
All right, we gotta get you to say something that'll make you blow up, be the next Talk Tuah. You know, we gotta get you to go viral, so you can have your own podcast. You know, you get backed by Jake Paul, and you get millions of followers. I think didn't she throw a pitch at like some baseball game? She did something. She's been doing a lot of stuff. So I guess it's on me. I gotta ask a question to get you famous. Let's brainstorm together. How do we get you to blow up?
All I'm thinking about is cartoon bombs right now, but I don't know. There's a lot of things that go on in my brain.
How about stream of consciousness? What's going on?
I'm just thinking about what I'm going to do tonight, which is probably going to be sleep, watch football, sleep again, probably think about my dog, miss my dog. That's mainly it.
What if you just like started barking? Maybe that would go viral.
No, I'm not speed. We were screaming, "Yeah, buddy," a lot earlier. Yeah, we were just right outside of East Tower. Yeah, buddy! Lightweight, baby!
There we go. We gotta follow up with some push-ups or something, right?
Oh, you want me to do push-ups? Oh,
do
God.
5 maybe.
5? Sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Good.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy.
All right, maybe that'll get you to go viral. You know, we'll see. Time will tell. Yeah. Question for you is, what do you hold as number one priority in your life? What is the most important thing to you? Assuming you have your basic needs met. You have food. You have a place to sleep. What do you value the most?
It's got to be friends and family. I have a very large family. I have 3 sides due to my stepdad coming in very early. And I understand more than a lot of people trying to keep a connection. I have family that have lived all over the world. I've had family that lived in Puerto Rico, family that lived in Pennsylvania, California, everywhere. And the one thing that stayed strong was our connection. And I always find that important. One of the biggest things that I look into, one of the biggest things that I hold is I have a lot of these dreams and aspirations like bodybuilding, whatever, but one of the things I drop that in a second for is family. So that to me is the most important thing in the world. of course, I know a lot of people that would say, oh, getting my education, getting my job, all that stuff, but you wouldn't have that if you didn't have a good family and a good support system around you.
It's a great message. Great note to end it on. You have any last words?
Yeah, buddy.
There we go. Thank you.
All right. This is Word on the Street. What is your guys' name?
I'm Juvel. I'm Mike.
All right, Mike and Juvel. What is the word on the street?
I couldn't even tell you what the word on the street is.
Get lit, get money. Just get your money.
What do you like to do to get your money?
I got a few things,
Can you elaborate on that?
Nah.
It's like top secret? Yeah. All right, fair. Would you say money is the most important thing in your life?
Yeah, my brothers, my bros, forever. Yeah.
Are you guys related or just like brothers?
Yeah, we're related.
In what way?
Same family.
Yeah, same. I mean, I was adopted, but I'm a part of his family.
Yeah.
How?
You guys interview my boyfriend? Your brother. What's your name?
Owen.
Is that really your name?
Yes. My name.
What's the word on the street?
Word on the street is that Mooney's is falling off right now, bro.
Is it? What's on then?
About 10, bro. It hurts me to say this, but like Mooney's is falling off.
What's making it fall off? Like, why is it not hitting?
If you just go inside Mooney's, like nothing's going on. Yeah, Washburn's over at lot 10 now, so like
gotta go there. So that's where you guys are headed right now?
I am off to lot 10.
I'll fuck with you, sir, bro.
Fair, thank you.
Jesus
Thank
does love you. Big New York.
Let's go Yanks. I'm a Mets fan, but yeah, fuck with
Big New Yanks. Big up tonight. Big New York.
You out of here? Peace, bro. That's a wrap.
Yeah, do it. We're here with Word on the Street. Question for you is exactly that. What's the word on the street?
Word on the street? Word on the street is this man gets a cig whenever he asks for one. It's like magic. This man never gets denied for cigarettes. Word on the street is, you ever need a cigarette? This is your guy. We don't know how he gets them. We don't know where he gets them. He comes up with them.
What if I want a cigarette?
Ask him.
He's running away. He's running away.
He's gone.
Oh, wait. Turn here. Let's see if he gets it.
He's cooking. Wait.
Let's see if he gets the cigarette. Let's see. You bigged him up. We're seeing if it works out.
Word on the street is, those guys, they don't have no cigarettes, because if they did, he would have gotten one. He would have gotten one. They didn't have none.
He bigged you up. He was like, you. Yeah.
You see, because if they had one, he would have gotten one. This man, he's a shooter. Bang! He eats nothing but free throws.
What's the secret then? I feel like I gotta ask. How do you always get it?
The secret, you just gotta ask.
Just ask?
You just gotta ask. You gotta be like, yo, you got a cig? And they're like, yeah, we got a cig. You want them? It's like that. It's easy like that. That's all you gotta know.
Now, what if someone asks you for a cigarette? Big no-no. Big no-no.
I don't buy my own cigarettes. Lesson of the day. If you buy your own cigarettes, you're addicted. If you cheat people's cigarettes, you are not addicted.
Sure.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna leave it at that.
That's a good.
I'm not addicted because I take other people's cigarettes, and I will never buy my own. Straight up.
Have you ever?
Never. Never have. Never will.
What would it? Is there any world in which you would buy your own cigarettes?
Shit. If I could get free cigarettes, I'd probably buy them. But since I always get them, I don't gotta buy them. That's all. That's all.
What if someone's gonna give you money to buy a cigarette? Would you do it? Or just on principle you wouldn't want
If
it?
someone gives me money and I buy my own cigarettes, do I have to pay them back?
No.
I'm taking that shit. I'm taking those cigs, yeah. Because it's not my money, therefore I didn't buy it. I did that transaction, but it's not my money.
What if someone says you have to buy it with your money, but they're gonna, let's say, you have to buy it with $10 your own money, but they'll give you $100, but you have to buy it with your own money first.
Are they guaranteed giving me the money?
Yeah.
Nah.
On principle, sticking to the principle. It's not about the money. Oh, shit.
My bad. My morals, if it's my money, I can't spend that shit on cigs. That's all. It's simple as that.
Consistent.
That's all. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say.
Appreciate it. What about these guys over here? What's the word on the street?
Word on the street is that lot 10 is kind of fucked since there's no range anymore. Only having 2 bars in like Ithaca Commons is kind of fucked.
It's too crowded.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's good that the Lot 10 expanded, but the range, like not having range and
When did range go?
range went last year. Like this is the first year we haven't had 3 bars in Ithaca, or 4 and 5, including Pete's and Shanny's, but nobody fucking goes there.
No, we don't talk about cock bar. We don't talk about cock bar.
You don't want to talk about cock bar? Well, yeah, cock bar is like, I think like the ID that you need to get in there is like 50 plus to the Shanny. But without it, it's fucked.
Show the bar. Yeah, it's just
There's Pete's right next in between that and Lot 10, and without that, like, people have not been going up to Cornell bars, but I see it in the foreseeable future.
What do you mean Cornell? Like College Town?
Yeah, like College Town bars, Hideaway,
Level B.
Level B, yeah. People are going to start going up to those soon, I think.
Are you guys IC students?
I'm IC, yeah.
What about?
I'm IC, yeah.
You also IC?
Yeah.
So everyone's IC then.
Because Moody's just has the freshman sort of tag to it.
I think Level B kind of has that for Cornell.
Level B probably, but still, like, with only 2 bars for college students in Ithaca, it kind of sucks for IC students.
So that's the word on the street.
I
The
think
bar
it is.
scene is not what it used to be.
Lot 10 up until tonight has been, because the 2 bars are competing, so it's fucked.
What's the word on your street? What's going on with you?
With me, we need divers on the Ithaca swim team. That's what we need.
ICSD men's divers.
Anybody
If you have a
interested in
penis and a
diving,
pulse,
come up. Penis and pulse, come on over.
I talked to a guy earlier. He was on the Cornell diving team. Probably tough to get him to switch over, but
Yeah, probably tough, but anybody interested will take you.
all right. What message do you have for the audience?
Know your limits. On a night like tonight, know your limits, because I've seen way too many people throwing up tonight this early, so
Do you ever throw up?
not in a while. I've learned my lesson, and that's the message I'm trying to... Shut the fuck up.
Never. Do we dare say never again?
We don't dare say it, but most likely.
Most likely. All right. What about you? What message you want to leave the audience?
Oh, as someone in the Ebenezer Scrooge situation, between past, present, and future, figure out what you want to do. All I can say is, if you can't come in or come on her.
What do you have to say about that?
For my own reputation, I got no comments.
What about you? What do you have to say about that?
About what?
About what he just said.
I agree, bro.
You agree?
I can't disagree.
Well, is that your message to the audience, or do you have a different one?
I don't know what I only heard come in or heard come on her, so I got to agree, you know?
So that's your message too.
Facts.
All right. Thank you guys.
No problem. Anytime.
Yeah.